So it looks like people are starting to catch on just how good the Berg is. Not gonna lie, I was a little skeptical of the Berg. I've thrown them before, but then you guys made me start throwing the Berg because I lost a challenge. We're not gonna talk about that. That was a while ago, but it's been in the bag for a long time now. And now we've got another company making a Berg replica, or pretty close. I gotta figure out the name of this disc. I kind of forgot it already. There we go, we got it. Throw that to the side, that's old news. We've got MVP making a Berg. MVP, well, kind of MVP, it's Streamline, but they are making a Berg replica, and it is called the Streamline Eclipse Range. But the flight numbers are 2, 1, -0.5, 1. Here's what they have to say about it. Brand new mold, unique to Streamline. That's cool. Stops on a dime and minimizes ground play. What does that sound like? Probably a freaking Berg. And they're gonna be coming to Infinite Disc soon, I would imagine. It is a prototype, it's a tester. I got this from the space race, the circuit space race that MVP put on. Haven't thrown it yet. It was a gift to me. We're gonna go to hole 10, which is a par 4, so we're gonna be able to get 2 big shots out of this disc, and then also a couple approach shots. Then we're gonna compare them side by side with the Berg, see how they fly, see what one maybe takes the best score on the hole. Let's head over there. I got a long walk ahead of me, so I better get going. So we'll see at the hole. We made it to hole 10, and first of all, I just wanna start by saying I love that MVP and Streamline came together and made this disc. They really do feel very similar, but the main thing is in disc golf, I like to throw what I like, you like to throw what you like, and if somebody is an MVP or Streamline fan, Axiom fan, and they want to throw something that's like the Berg, but they just won't because it's not those brands, totally agree that they should have something that flies like the Berg and looks like the Berg. And so the more options that we have in disc golf, the better. And speaking of that, we've got like 88,000 discs on our website over at Infinite Disc, so we literally have something for everybody. And this is just an addition that will be coming soon to infinitediscs.com, I would imagine. So let's start with how these feel. Honestly, they feel so similar. It's kind of ridiculous. They basically look alikes, but the main difference, ooh, it's bright on my face. Sorry about that. The main difference is I would say that the range is a touch thinner. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe a touch thinner, maybe doesn't go down past this rim too much. Like it's not that concave compared to the Berg. So they are a little bit different. If anything, I feel like this one will go a little bit further. It seems like it's like a touch faster, like enough to where you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. I just say we just send it and rip these and see how they fly. We've got a long shot right here, kind of a scary shot. And then we've got an approach to a triple mando that we're gonna go through. And then after that, well, I'm not making the putt with either of these, so it doesn't really matter. But we'll see what they score, we'll see how they fly. I'm gonna start with the Berg. Yeah, let's just send it. I mean, Berg first, range second. Go, 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 go. Might actually take me 3 shots to get the triple mando. I forgot these things go nowhere. I'm gonna try to put this one a little bit of Anheuser with the range. Try to get it out a little bit further. The right is more open. My Berg is on the left. Oh yeah. That is primo. I don't know how well you can see it on the camera. Just got to the range. We landed right there. And we're going that way. The Berg landed somewhere in those trees behind me. So we're gonna have to find that. But I feel like the main difference after one throw is I think the Berg might be slightly more overstable. This one may be a touch glidey. I wouldn't even say more glidey. I'd just say it's a little bit straighter. Like I threw it on a little bit of Annie and it just never came back. It's just, whatever angle you put it on, it's gonna stay, and it's gonna wanna get to the ground because it's got no glide at all. I'm gonna throw this one on a little bit of hyzer, see if I can just kind of get it to flip up, land straight. We're just trying to land right in front of the triple mando. And yeah, I'm not gonna put it too flat or on any Annie. It's gonna be a little bit of hyzer. Whoa, okay. We will have a scary approach, but it wasn't too bad. I don't know if I threw it flat or if it kind of flipped up. I feel like I threw it on hyzer and it just kind of flipped up a tiny bit and then just fell. No left or right movement, just fell out of the air. Something that you'd expect with the shape of that disc. Time to throw the Berg. We got 2 options here. Neither of them are great. We can either go right side, hyzer, but we're gonna be far away from the triple mando. Or we can go left side, very scary on an Anheuser, and be closer to the triple mando, which is right There. We are not here for easy, we are here for birdies. Most likely pars or bogeys on this one, but yeah, I'm thinking Sky Annie. Let's do it. Oh, I didn't even see where that went. I have no idea where that went. Did that catch and just fall? It was like a foot off from being just the most beautiful shot I've ever thrown with the Berg. So the Berg probably lost. It hit the tree, the one tree I needed to miss, fell straight down, but this is a good opportunity to see how it flies just on like a little approach shot. Bunk. And that is the Berg. If you haven't thrown one, they look about like that all the time. Just like you throw them and then they just fall. Like you don't know when it's gonna fall, but then just like all of a sudden it's on the ground and it's quite nice. All right, I'm pretty pumped about this one. Make a line right here for where we're throwing from. We've got a chance to make a par. I've got a triple mando. Just got to nice, smooth it out, easy up and down, let it glide and fall right at the basket. Honestly, if I'm gonna compare the Berg, which is right up there by the way, if I'm gonna compare the Berg and the range, it's like they feel the same. I just think maybe this one might go a touch further, maybe. Either way, what we're gonna have to do right now is get up and down, see if I can put myself close so I don't have to putt. Yeah, let's give it a shot. That is how we do it. All right, we're sitting right next to the pin. With that one, I should make it. All right, we'll probably basketball putt it, not gonna lie. Let me show you what a forehand looks like with the little Berg. A forehand approach with the Berg is so underrated. They just kind of just fall out of the air right where you're throwing. So it's just pinpoint, throw it to the basket, and it'll be by the basket. Unless you hit a tree, then it's not gonna be right by the basket, but let's go putt those out. 3, 4, this is for bogey. Jeez Louise. Let me show you what it would look like if it were a basketball putt. Moral of the story is you should practice your putting. And if you're not good at putting, then you should be working on your basketball putt because they seem to go in for me. That's a double bogey with that one. Just get a real life par with the range, par 4, triple mando. It's a good get. So I need to basketball putt this. No, we don't. How about that? The range goes so close, you don't even need a putt. What do I think about this disc? Like I said earlier, I think it's awesome for disc golf to have options. You've got the range, you've got the Berg. Now, I mean, you could bag both of them if you want. I guess go grab them both on infinitedisc.com. You could test them both against each other, see what one you like more. But overall, they're very similar. I'd say this one's a little bit straighter, doesn't finish like the Berg, even though this doesn't necessarily finish hard. I'd say the Berg is a little bit more overstable, and I'd say maybe this one has a touch more glide than the Berg, but I mean just a touch like that big. Anyways, stay tuned for the range. I'm sure we'll be getting it on infinitedisc.com when they release to retailers like ourselves. While you're at it, might as well go pick up a Glow Berg. I've been bagging it, I like it, and I'll keep bagging it, but I might throw this one in. I got some more testing to do. We'll see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.